Now, as promised, let's get chatting with the management of Shoppers Stop. Remember, the company posted a rather good set of numbers in its third quarter. The margin expansion was the key positive, while lower finance costs and exceptional loss in the base quarter, that's what helped boost the net profit. Mr. Rajiv Suri, the MD and CEO of Shoppers Stop, joins us now. Well, hi, Mr. Suri. Thanks so much for joining in. 8.9% SSSG growth is a 5-quarter high. Could you tell us how much of it is sustainable and how much of it was on account of the festive season shift?
So our growth has been quite strong for this quarter. If you look at it, in quarter 3 this year, our sales growth of 8.9% and a total of 9.9% is probably one of the best we've had in the last many quarters. December was an exceptional month. We crossed 500 crores for the first time ever. And our EBITDA of 100 crores for this quarter has also been the best ever. We would attribute this to some improvements which we have been making on product as well as on marketing, which has helped us with the footfall growth. So there has been growth in our footfall. Our private brands had a big improvement. It was the best ever quarter in the last many quarters with 29% growth in our private brands. Also, our non-apparel business, beauty did really well and watches did really well. I think what helped clinch this high number of LTL was our men's business did a rebound. So I think that has been a very welcome change because our men's business has been a bit of a laggard in the first 2 quarters.
Okay, what would be your year-end same-store sales growth target and the outlook for next year, Mr. Suri?
So it's, I think that in quarter 4 we are looking for a sort of mid-single-digit like-for-like growth, and I think we'll end the year around that. So I think we'll have to wait and see when we get to the 10%. But we are improving. Each quarter has been better than the previous ones. So we're feeling pretty good at the moment.
Well, you've managed to improve your revenue recognition from private labels. Are you pushing via discounts and offers? What's the target out there?
So if you were to look at it versus last year, we had partly the end of season sale. We started at probably 2 days before, so no major impact for that. I think the rebound has come in the way we have been buying in the depth and the width of the merchandise. Because 29% growth has been a huge number for us, and we've been waiting for some time to get to this level of growth. We are cautiously optimistic that we've sort of got our act together in terms of the collections, the ranges, as well as the team which we have engaged in is now fully in place. So we believe Spring-Summer 19 would still be a transition year for us because the team is still pretty new. But from Autumn-Winter 19, we expect some even stronger improvement.
Okay, so you managed to improve your men's label, which was floundering in the first 2 quarters. Your private label is doing quite well. What's the plan to improve the revenue from women's wear? Because that is higher gross margins, right?
So the women's ethnic wear has done really well in this quarter because it was a festive quarter. So that's done really well. And continues to remain strong for us. Our sales densities of women's western wear also remain strong. And our focus on the campaign, which is all about her, which is everything to do with what a woman wants, was received very well during the quarter. And I think that got us a good reaction from the customers.
Okay, let's talk about your store expansion plan then. What's the target for the remainder of this year and also for FY20?
So we are, for the last quarter, we opened 5 stores of beauty, 3 MAC and 2 Bobby Brown. In the next quarter, we are going to open another 4 MAC stores, and we will open 4 department stores.
I wanted to get your view in on the recent FDI norms which have been changed for e-commerce company. Has that impacted your working relationship, say, with e-commerce companies like Amazon and others?
We are waiting for clarification from the government authorities on this because it does not state what is the percentage of ownership. Amazon currently have 5% of our company, and we are not a group company with them. So we are awaiting the clarification from the government, and we are hoping to receive that in the next couple of days.
Interesting, but what could be the worst case scenario then?
So we haven't reached a decision yet on how we are going to proceed with it. We of course will comply with the law, and we'll reach a decision on this sort of by 31st afternoon. We are hoping we'll hear back and then make a call on what needs to be done next.
But there won't be any going back on the deal, right?
No, there is no discussion on going back on the deal. They own 5% of our shares, so I don't think that's on the table or under discussion.
Okay, that is Shopper Stop for you. For the Nifty and the Sensex, it slipped a bit now. In fact, the Sensex is down close to about 100 odd points. Early when we started the show, it was just down about 20-25 points. So it slipped a tad bit. And even the mid-cap index, which was up close to about 0.5% or up nearly about 80 points, is up close to about 25 points. So you've seen a bit of shaving off across individual stocks and indices.